So I basically grew up in a Methodist church in Fallbrook with my mom, my dad, and my brother. I guess you could say we were kind of like the CEOs, Christmas, Easter only. I had a pretty easy childhood growing up, but in 2004, late 2004, my dad this was his second time, but I was younger before, so I didn't know, but this was his second time with colon cancer, and it was really bad this time, and it was, well, it was, it was just bad, and in May of 2005, he passed away, and I was a really big daddy's girl, so it was really hard on me. Maybe not at the time, but growing up, it became really difficult to live without him and just to be, you know, just he wasn't there. So I felt a lot of abandonment stuff, issues, and growing up, like in middle school and high school, I started becoming more rebellious. I started looking for love in the wrong places, and in high school, I gave myself to basically every boyfriend I had, which I'm not proud of now, but I'm okay with it, you know. Later, I started getting really depressed, and it was my junior year in 2011. I tried to commit suicide in April and in September of that year, just because I felt like everything in that year was just tumbling down, like everything was just so bad. And I ended up, in the total of those 2 months that it happened, I was in the hospital for about 4 to 5 weeks. After that, I started getting therapy and everything that I did need, and it helped a lot, and I'm really glad that God let everything that happened, because I'm a lot better now. Things were okay. I was still stressed out with school, senior year, and everything, and my whole high school life, Jim had always asked me to go to this missions trip called Goal on Camp Pendleton, and every year I said no. Every year I said nope, I'm not going. And for my senior year, he kind of just pressed me and just kept bugging me about it, and I finally just gave in and I said yes, and I went, and it was probably the best week I ever had in my entire life. That week was the week that I decided that I was going to give my life to Christ, and that I was going to live my life for Him. And just from then on out, I just started, instead of praying for things to get better and for all of my problems to just leave and for me to escape, I started praying for peace and for strength, and just to know that I knew that God was going to have His way, and that I just asked Him to give me peace with His decisions He had for my life. And it ended up, ever since that day, it ended up being the best thing that's ever happened to me, because I know that whatever outcomes that I have in my life, it's always going to be what God intended, and it is better than what I expected it to be in the beginning.